What can happen if we're complacent? Can make mistakes, don't pay attention, can't grow, you can get hurt because you can get complacent and not be paying attention to what you're doing, and there could be an accident. If you're using a chainsaw every day the same way and you think it's autopilot and you're not paying attention and you just this, whatever, and you slip and you cut your leg, it was because you were complacent. It was because you were too comfortable. So that's complacency. What is complacency? What I just asked. When we become too comfortable with our own returns, we slip into a state of autopilot, right? Everybody knows what autopilot is. It's doing the same thing. So losing sharp focus that drove us earlier. So you might have had drive earlier doing that job because it was a new job or it was an interesting thing, and then you get comfortable and you lose that drive. When confidence leads to comfort and then to carelessness, it can cause us to be complacent, letting our guard down, leading to careless mistakes. The mindset of good enough, replacing the pursuit of excellent. Complacency sets in when we're satisfied with meeting the minimum standard instead of striving for excellence. I get complacent sometimes. We all do. I mean, it's human nature, right? I guess the best thing you can do is try to fight that. That's probably one of the biggest. I bet that's the biggest. If there was no such thing as complacency, how productive would we all be, right? You think about yourself during the day, and it's just easy to put your guard down, or just to. The impact of it slows team momentum. It raises risks of mistakes, hurts the customer experience ultimately, and it stunts personal growth. So if you get complacent and you don't want to improve yourself, or say get complacent in your job and you don't care to learn the Common Planting book, then where's your personal growth there? You have no opportunity for growth. That's just one example. Why does it happen? It happens because it's repetition dulls awareness. When you're doing the same thing, when you're mowing the same areas every single time, and you're just not paying attention because you think it's the same thing because it's repetitious, you dull awareness of what you're doing. You're not paying attention to making sure it looks perfect like it was the first time. Or could be installing base on a patio. Could be in the office. Are we taking the initiative to address the issues before they escalate, or are we just responding to the problems as they arise, right? Staying proactive or just reactive? Being reactive is being complacent too, and not being proactive. If we know that our trail is a mess and we're just complacent and we'll deal with it tomorrow, or you put it on the back burner, well, the trail's gonna be a mess tomorrow too. Let's be proactive and clean it up. Let's be proactive on improving yourself within the company, and coming to us and saying, what can I do different? What can I do to improve myself? What can I do more? Finishing work or owning results. Are we simply completing tasks or taking full responsibility for the outcomes and impact of our work? Are we just doing the day-to-day thing? That's complacency. Staying silent is being complacent. If you don't speak up and there's an issue on a property, overcoming that and being self-aware and being proactive instead of reactive, or not active at all, is that's the opposite of complacency. Stay curious, double check your work, raise your own bar, look out for each other, keep communication tight, and celebrate high standards. That's one thing you can do to combat it. Great quote, right? You can't get any further if you do the same thing every day. We talk about this a lot. So, so just be aware and try to do the best you can, and be careful of being complacent, because we don't want anybody to get hurt. We don't want accidents to happen. We don't want to miss anything that we should be aware of on jobs. And don't think that somebody else will say something. You say something. Put it in your notes. Bring it up. Bring it up to the foreman. The foreman should bring it up to the managers, or bring it up to us. Bring it up. Like, you're not going to get in trouble for bringing that up. That's just being aware and communicating with us. But yeah, so don't be complacent. That's my topic for the day. Any comments, questions? Nothing? All right. What do we got? You got a safety topic?